So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the last match of the. It's going to be Royals Cricket Club versus the KAPS, two very good teams, and Nipun Anup to bowl the first ball to KU Surender. Outside off stump drives very well and will get off the mark of the very first ball. KU Surender will get off the mark and give the strike to Akash. So both the teams have one win each. Caps cricketers just a few minutes back they won a very good contest versus Nipun Anup again running into ball to Akash. Slower delivery. There you were saying a hint of our movement probably. So versus Hornets Cricket Club was a good win for Caps cricketers, and the Royals Cricket Club today early morning they defeated the same team, the Hornets Cricket Club. So both the teams at the back of a 1-1 win each will be looking very very confident for sure. Outside off stumps, edge and between the wicket keeper and the slip. Whose catch was it? Oh, they have dropped almost a sitter. That was edge, and I was almost about to say taken, and probably it was, in all certainty, was the catch of the wicket keeper. So they get a life early on in the very very third ball, but there was no run. Akash is yet to get off the mark, but Nipunanu is been bowling into a very nice channel outside off stump. That's a dangerous channel, or certainty that we say. But this is lovely, absolutely lovely. Again, good ball. This time he will be able to get off the strike, but this is almost dangerous. A lovely ball. If we can get a replay of that, it will be really good. So both K. Surender and Akash are one run each on their marker. And, but two good teams, two formidable teams. It's always a good contest to watch. As Nipun Anup runs into ball to KU Surender, committed on the front foot already, and just a bat to defend. And good, very good. It's getting a little. It's sliding towards the end of the evening, and that's the reason why we haven't been able to. We don't get the sun bursting out too much, as it's always nip and glory. Outside off stump, it's in the air, it's in the gap also. The fielder was giving in the chase, but he will just be a spectator. It has actually gone away from him. It was a nice, good, healthy strike, and on towards the boundary for four, which will also bring the end of Nipunanum's over. 6 for no loss for Royals Cricket Club after the end of the first over. Upsal Mutungal left arm has the ball in his hand. Two balls down. This is glorious. Has he found the gap? The fielder is giving a chase. The ball is actually getting slowed up. And now it will be one. Afsal Mutungal. He's got a couple of wickets in the last match that he played just before this. So he'll be brimming in confidence and back of a very good win versus Honest Cricket Club. Spins the ball almost in charge to play that ball was Akash, who's on 3 of 6 now. Maybe with 3 of 7 with the dot delivery. Goes down the wicket and how majestically has he timed to perfection. Oh, the fielder has he done well. I feel he's done very well. You have to take the fielder's word, but in all honesty, they've done some fabulous duty here, the cricketers, of managing to put some breaks early on. Coming down the wicket, has he played? Oh, almost chip onto the hands of the fielder. He did dive to his left, but it came in and just popped out of his palm. He might be disappointed. Upsal Mutungal, he felt he had his fair chances in back-to-back balls, but nonetheless, that will bring also to the end of the over. So, 2 overs being bowled, it's 11 for no loss for Wales Cricket Club. So 5 of 4. Nipun Anup running into ball to Kyo Surrender. There is a slip also in place. Cross batted stroke. Almost taken on full there. 2.2 overs. It's not a very healthy start. The first ball went for a boundary. But after that, they have been managed to keep the runs in check. Nipun Anup again. This is Slash. This is in the air. Is there a fielder? The fielder is charging in. He'll take a catch. Yes. Nipun Anup gives the breakthrough for KAPS cricketers and the cricket club. They lose in the third over. It's 12 for 1. KU Surrender will have to go back to the pavilion for 5 of 6 deliveries. He will be disappointed. You can feel by the long and the slow he's making back to the pavilion. I'm sure it's his own mistake. You can see there you go. There you go. Not to the pitch of the delivery. The bat also got twisted in his arms, and the ball went really high in the air. And the fielder running in from long on settled very well underneath the ball and takes it very gently and very healthily. It's 12 for 1 in 2.3 overs. Nipunanup 7. Nipunanup 1 wicket, 7 runs to his name as Padmeshwaram will join Akash in the crease who's of 7 of 9. 2.4 overs in 2.4 overs, 12 for 1. Nipunanup. It was that's little shorter, but he did very well to down the leg side and to get a single and to get up with a couple of runs. It's a Padmeshwaram, 14 for 1. Akash 7 for 9. He has been giving good company to him. Oh, good ball, good ball. This is a slower delivery. Huge appeal towards the sending umpire. So to the square leg umpire. They are really trying to make a match out of it, but they are not being able to do it. 3 overs, 14 for 1. There you go. Slower, ever slower. Wanting to play the drive, all of them, including the wicketkeeper and the sleepers, and definitely Nick a thick outside edge. But then the umpire had some other ideas. Bring the end of the over. 3 overs being bowled. It's 14 for 1 for Royals Cricket Club versus the KAPS cricketers. Abhijit has the ball in his hand. Good delivery. A little bit outside off stump. Could pitch the ball more up. Invite the batsman to drive at him. That's the one. That's the ball. That is my way. Quicker and better. Has the pace and also the length. And so the batsman has nothing else to offer but the gentle bat from Akash 7 of 10, and that's where you get the respect from the ball from the batsman also while you bowl those good deliveries. Again, Avjit running into ball to Akash. Outside off stump. This is wavered. You have bowled such a good delivery, the previous one, but then immediately that was a loosener way outside off stump. So 14 for 1. Debs it very. Did he find a gap? There is actually a fielder there. 14, make it 15 for 1 with a single. Padmashvaram, 2 not out of 3. Akash have just gone out of contention for 8 of 12. But his line has been steady. His line has been very good, Avijit, despite 1 or 2 waiver deliveries. Chipping almost wanted to play the slash delivery. The wicketkeeper feels that it was the faintest of the neck. You can see the smile also coming out, but the umpire says, "Let me do my duties." It's a wide delivery. So 1 run being added as an extra, and Royals Cricket Club will be now 16 for 1 with that add-on as an extra. And 3.3 overs, three more deliveries remaining. Avijit to Padmeshwaran, chipping down the wicket, drives very well, wanting to take the single. The non-striker responds to the call, and the midfield will allow them to come back for the second one also. There is an absolutely no one. Have they come for the third? Oh my god, the ball hasn't been picked up. The Bills, the stumps has been dislodged. So comedy of errors, everyone. 3 runs have been added to the total, and they won't complain a bit. Score is 19 for 1 in 3.4 overs. Sure, Avijit will not be very happy. 3 runs is huge. It's actually very huge. And also actually damages your bowling figures, which should have been just a single, became two, and then it became three. So, not good. Cuts it, slashes it hard. There is no one. Where has the ball gone? Ah, has it actually popped out of his hand? But that will bring the end of the over. 4 overs been bowled, and the score is now bring the scores. 4 overs been bowled. It's 20 for 1 for Royals Cricket Club. Jitin has the ball in his hand. Jitin Raj slightly flicked it and took it from middle and leg stump for a single on the onside, and Padmeshwaran and Akash gives it to Padmeshwaran actually for 21 for 1. But early start, it's some way to go for both the innings, so the predictor can take a breather, and that will be wide. That will be huge wide, way outside off stump, out of the pitch actually. Make it 21 for 1 with that extra of Jitin. But we had been a very good day, two good matches already, and I'm sure this one is also going to produce a very very good one. And that's why I always love this game of cricket. It's a game which can surprise us every time. Flicks very well as a fielder at fine leg. 21 for 1. What a top effort. And the news coming in from the center is that Bangladesh have defeated Pakistan for the very first time in Test match cricket, and that also by whopping 10 wickets. So 10 wicket margin victory for Bangladesh in Test match cricket versus Pakistan for the very first time. That too in Pakistan. So this is lovely, absolutely lovely. It gives so much to the World Test Championship. So back in Vellore Cricket Ground, it's 23 for 1 for Wales Cricket Club versus the KAPS cricketers. And Jitin has been bowling wonderfully. And very lovely. Solias, E. Uh, mm, let's just 25 for 1 shy the stumps. The stumps have been broken. That's actually kind of an aggressive mood. And so 5 overs been bowled. The Royals Cricket Club are 26 for 1. Hmm? Over. Hmm. Di ba bisa nih? Ibu ni di ba bisa? Saya di. What a good and a brilliant catch that was. It was higher in the air. That was a marvelous effort to complete that catch and the formalities. The man in light blue will celebrate, and everyone will be cook a hoop with that catch. What a brilliant catch to get the second wicket of the Royals Cricket Club. They're 26 for 2 in 5.1 overs. 5 overs, 26 for 1. Parmeshwaram 8 not out of 8. Akash 12 not out of 16.
কত ভালো।
34 for 2 in 6.1 overs. Nipunanup 1 for 10. Slow delivery and hits it back to the bowler. And this is very good from what the Caps cricketers are doing. They are back with a win in the last match versus the Hornets Cricket Club, and now versus the Royals Cricket Club. They are almost repeating the feat. Nipun Noob to Akash. Akash smashes it. It was long, long way in the air. Probably just short of the fielder. But this long shot only fetched him a single. And the nation gets the strike. Slow delivery. Hoyt did very well. It's good. Way past him. It's a 36 for 2 and end of the 7 overs for Royals Cricket Club versus the Caps cricketers. Afsal with his left arm spinner to Ganeshan, 2 of 6. He's been very well. He has a very good height also to back up his bowling, and usually doesn't stand. This is short. Haven't seen much of short delivery from Afsal, so this is a little bit of a surprise the way he has actually bowled it from Afsal Mutungal. That short delivery won't do much of a harm, just a single which will bring Akash on strike, who's on 20 of 24, seeing the ball very well. There's a short delivery again from Afsal Mutungal. Is it going all along the carpet? There is a fielder, jersey number 3. The field is well spread out. The power play is done and dusted. So just a single to keep it at bay and make it a 39 for 2 in 7.4 overs with 2 more balls remaining. Will come over the wicket now for Ganeshan, who's on 3 of 7. Doesn't flight the ball well. It's on the leg side, but there is a protection. They'll get a single very, very quickly. Just one run. And this is not a wide, probably just a tickle of the bat, and that's the reason why there's no signal from the umpire. So one more ball remaining in the second over from Apsal Mutungal, and to complete the eighth over also flights the delivery taken on the full will. Yes, there is one a protection there at sweeper cover that will bring the end of the over. 8 overs win bowl. It's 41 for 2 for Wales Cricket Club. 41 for 2. Salim Essex is the one who has got the ball in his hand. In the last match, he got a couple of wickets and also scored a handsome 45, 43 of 17 balls. It's 43 or 42 actually, but he was the man of the match in the last encounter versus the Hornets Cricket Club. And now, both like Sunil Narayan, as I've mentioned before, are good. This is very good. A little bit of a fumble, but he did very well to stop the energy behind those balls, behind the power of the ball to go towards the fence. So all claps and all smiles. Salim Essex, what a good all rounder and good input to any side that plays the game of cricket. Clap very slowly on the leg side. And the saw a single. Coming round the wicket now for Akash. A huge, huge appeal, and the dreaded finger goes up. Salim Essex, he gives the breakthrough immediately in the very first over that he bowls. What wrong can he do? He does everything perfectly. And the Royals Cricket Club, they have lost the third wicket at 45 for 3. Salim Essex is the one who has given the breakthrough. Ganeshan is left stranded on 7. And ninth over, the runs haven't been coming thick and fast. And sometimes you feel that, yes, I think that's plumb. That's very, very plumb despite on the wicket to the right hander. It was almost in certainty, and I'm sure the umpire have taken a very good decision to lift up the dreaded finger. And now Mani KL, right-handed batter, joins in Ganeshan to face the heat from Salim Essex. There you see the zoom up. I'm sure this will help. There you go. There you go. The ball, ball, ball. Yes, I think it's pitching right there on middle, absolutely on middle. And the wicketkeeper is jumping, is jumping in joy, jumping in claim on explanation that that you really need to give that is as dreadful as possible. And then in the end, the dreaded finger went up. The third wicket fall and the first wicket for Salim Essex. 45 for 3 on the board for Wales Cricket Club versus the KAPS cricketers. Not flighted too much. It shouldn't have been single, but in the process of keeping the ball at bay, actually has given more power to the ball to go away from him, and resulting Mani KL getting off the mark with the very first ball that he has faced of Salim Essex. Last ball of the ninth over from Salim Essex. Round the wicket to Ganeshan. Played softly. Will get a single. End of the over. 9 overs being bowled. It's 47 for 3 for Royals Cricket Club. Hello, good evening. ক্ৰিকেট কমেডি চলি আছে লগতে ইমান ধুনীয়া ধাৰাসাৰ বৰষুণ ক'ৰবাত যাবা নেকি ব'লা তুমি আৰু মই এটা ছাতি লৈ পেলাই তোমাৰ ছাতিৰ কালাৰটো কি য়েল্ল' নেকি বাৰু য়েল্ল' চামথিং লাইক দেট এনিৱেজ য়েল্ল' ইউৰ এ গুড ফেল' ব'লা ক'ৰবাত যাওঁ ধাৰাসাৰ পানীত কিন্তু পানীত যেনেকৈ ৱেইট থ্ৰু কৰি গৈ থাকোঁ ব'লা এণ্ড তোমাৰ যদি মুড আছে চামোচা উই কেন হেভ চাম চামোচা খাই দিম হা কি কৈছা? অঁ 47 for 3 in 9 overs, and just one run. Short delivery. Ganeshan up to the task, but that heat stroke, but that heat kind of a stroke hasn't yielded much runs, just a single, and it's 48 for 3. Mm. 51 for 3 with a couple of runs on the board for Royals Cricket Club. Ganeshan on to double figures 11 of 15. Hafsalam none for 14. Little bit expensive, but that's okay as long as you are trying to stop the run flow. Bit quicker on to Ganeshan, fielded off his own bowling from Absul Mutungal. But he's also a very nice crafty left-hander. Is Absal Mutungal. Round the wicket again to Ganeshan, flights the delivery on to Fuller onto him. Nice bit of flight bowling. 10 overs being bowled. It's 51 for 3 for Royals Cricket Club versus KAPS cricketers. 54 for 3. Salim has except 1 for 9, all singles to his name. I'm sure he's doing everything correct to claim another wicket. But he's been a very, very good all rounder. Salim Essex. This time, little short, a little bit quicker also. But the shot has also been not been hit too widely. And because of the slowness of the outfield in those areas, in some patches where the grass has been very, very thick, it has actually allowed the fielder to come charging in and cut off the ball just for a couple of runs. And to make it 57 for 3, they're still there. There's still making hay out of what's been thrown at them for Royals Cricket Club. But Caps cricketers have been able to mix emotions into the ball. This is good. This is long. This is high. There is a fielder. Salim Essex. Please, someone tell me he is human. Of course, he is. But he manages to give another breakthrough. That's what the non striker Ganeshan is saying, that's where you actually needed to hit it, but you have actually crossed that stroke and hit it deep down the throat. 11 overs been bowled. It's 57 for 4 for Royals Cricket Club. That's how that wicket was being thrown away, I would say. And Salim Essex won't mind a bit because he has picked up 2 wickets to his name. You can also dance a bit there. Why, why not? 2 for 12 for Salim Essex in his 2 overs. Ganeshan left stranded on 13 of 19 as Satish Laxmanan, right-hand batter, will be joining his companion. It's in the air. Has he found the gap? Has he found the gap? No, he has actually found a fielder. This is really not good cricket from Royals Cricket Club. 2 wickets in 2 balls, I would say, in 2 successive balls from the last of Salim has 6 and the first ball from the next over. That's what probably the captain is saying. That just go and spread yourself. You don't have to come to the huddle. We're just wasting time actually. But then the fifth wicket is down here from Royals Cricket Club. 57 for 5 in 11.1 overs. And really, to be honest, this was really not good cricket from them. Caps cricketers are now really they're in the driver's seat, really not only drying up the runs, but they have been managing to pick up wickets. It was 57 for 3 and then became 57 for 4 and now it's 57 for 5. So questions really need to be asked of why this is actually happening. In the morning they played some very good cricket, mind you. They were in a soup versus Hornets Cricket Club, and then some partnership made them way through, but the bowling was excellent, and that's why the reason why they managed to squeeze in a win. But for Caps cricketers, they have played very well both with the bat and the ball versus Hornets Cricket Club, and now again versus Royals Cricket Club. They're showing why they're one of the most formidable side in this premium league. Again, very way outside of stump. The umpire obliges to the signs of Richard, saying that yes, I can oblige you, saying that it's a wide. So 1 run added to the total. It's 58 for 5. Jitu again 1 for 1 to his bowling figures. Defensively played, and it will be a very very quick run to make Richard get off the mark and give it to Satish L, who's yet to face a delivery. push the ball towards extra cover. It was a hard running, but I think that was a meaningless and a mindless throw from the fielder, which will allow them to get and exchange numbers for the second time. 61 for 5 in 11.4 overs. Shajitu won't be too perturbed of what's happening. Just and he would love to get one more wicket to his name. It's in the air. Is there a fielder? Just one bounce towards the fielder at long off. The moment it goes in the air, every time you feel there is an opportunity, but it was not hit very hard. Probably he knew where the fielder was. Of course, last ball of the 12th over from G2 on the leg side, very much on the leg side. He'll get extra also. It's wide and it's 1 run, so 2 runs will be added to the total, make it 64 for 5 with that couple of runs, which is a mixture of a wide and a single. Oh, this is why. This is very high. I'm sure it will be no ball called, and I'm sure it's actually the slip of hand. The ball has actually come out, and he definitely didn't mean any harm. It's a Rockfort City's Premier League, and played at this Vellore cricket ground, cricket turf. 66 for 5. Cross batted stroke has hit it well. It's going towards an area where the grass has been completely mowed off. So 12 overs been bowled, and it's 67 for 5 for Wells Cricket Club versus the KAPS cricketers. ভুজিয়াটো ইয়াতে আছে ন সবাই ধালমুট ওই ধালমুট আইডিএস হয়ে যাবে নাই না পানি পানি Salim Essex, what a great all-rounder. Wicket in the very first ball, 3 for 15 for him. He is an absolute rock star. He's Salim Essex, and what a great inclusion he is for any team. Now running into ball to Satish L slowly, very, very ever so slowly that ball. He can mix up those deliveries. Is Salim Essex. That's why he's such a threat. And then when he has the bat, the willow in his hand, and also there's the opening. Hornets Cricket Club has already had a taste of how he can charge up, and he's got 42 of 17 balls. Quite a mix-up, quite a funny mix-up, which will allow them to come for the second one and make it to 73 for 6 with one more ball remaining in the 13th over. But what a great bowling analysis this is for uh, for Salim Essex, 3 for 18 with one more ball remaining now in his over. Last ball has been smashed, but fielding has also been equally very good, and it'll just give them a single. 13 overs been bowled. Royals Cricket Club are 74 for 6. remaining from Russell KV. So Russell KV in his very first over has managed to get again a breakthrough. 91 for 7 in the 15th over with one more ball now remaining. This was a small partnership which was blossoming, only to have been put a nip in the butt inside edge and on towards the leg sound. It's how Russell celebrates. Off you go, my friend. I really need this wicket. And in comes Tejeswar here to face a ball now. But the last ball remaining of the 15th over from the KAPS cricketers. Last ball of the 15th over for Tejeswar. Waited for that ball to come. I'll need to play it towards Point, who actually doesn't feel the ball too well. Eventually, one run for the taking for the Royals Cricket Club. It's 92 for 7 after 15 overs.
Had to play it in favor. 94 for 7. And Salim Essex, 3 for 21. He's been the spin wizard for the Caps cricketers. And sure, he can fit into any team, as you mentioned. Quicker delivery this time, little bit short. He was up to the task towards the fine leg boundary. Will let ball go? No. There is a fielder protecting the boundary, and he is doing majestically well. Salim Essex, 3 for 23 in 3.4 overs. Not making any mistake there whatsoever. Some short deliveries hasn't helped his bowling figures actually. Probably can do a world of justice if he can flight the ball, invite the drive, make the ball spin right between the the bat and pad and sneak through to the stumps, and that will allow him to probably pick up a five for also. That's the ball. That's the ball. A quick run will allow them to exchange numbers. That was exactly the delivery that I was talking about. That he really needs to do. I've not been a very proper all rounder, but I've always loved to bat, bowl. I've also done wicket keeping. I know what exactly goes through the minds of those cricketers. I've not been a very good fielder, but when it comes to catching, I've done uh, a very commendable and an average job. But one more ball remaining. Can he pick up one more wicket? Good ball. You out him, son. That's what you say. Oh, almost. But is an outstanding finish to his bowling spell. Salim Essex, 4 overs, 3 for 24. He is been absolutely humongous to his team. So he can really put up a chin and his head held high as he goes to his fielding position. It's 97 for 7 for Wales Cricket Club in 16 overs. His bowling spell. Salim Russell KV as the ball will continue his spell. He picked up a wicket in his last over, spins the ball well on the leg side, I believe, and umpire raises his finger. That's what he was trying to signal that I got a advantage to my bat. He's waiting for the umpire to look at him, but his decision has already been made. The dreaded finger has gone up, and it's the eighth wicket down now, 97 for 8 in 16.1 overs. And the Caps cricketers has proven themselves of why they are one of the best teams which are competing in this Premium League. For a moment, we felt that it was going down the leg side, and then the the batter has hinted that it has actually got a slightest of nick there. Yes, that zoom up will definitely help us to get a more closer view of how it transpired. Flights the ball, pitches right on middle and leg, on middle and leg. Probably has hit his boot directly, but it's always difficult to see the slightest of nicks. But eight wicket down, umpire's finger has gone up. Russell KV has picked up his second wicket, 2 for 9. It's 97 for 8 for Royals Cricket Club in 16.1 overs versus the Caps cricketers. 98 for 8. Um, they are really on the back foot now. The Royal Challengers are the Royal Cricket Cup. Royal Challengers actually. It's the Royals Cricket Club. That's just the Caps cricketers. Russell KV. Three more balls remaining in the 70th over. Flights the ball taken on the full toss is Amrit Mali. Is He's a good medium fast bowler. Is Amrit Mali has done a pretty decent job with the ball for Royals Cricket Club. But Ashok Deora onto double figures 12 for 1, 12 for 12 of 11. Rashil KV over the wicket for him, flights the ball, goes way past him and almost was like a straight shot that he was playing from Ashok Deora. But just a single and gives it to Amrit Mali as the score moves on to 100 for 8 in this 17th over. One more ball remaining in this over from Rashil KV. Doesn't flight the ball. It was much quicker, but the deep slip will go and fill the ball. 17 overs been bowled. It's 102 for Royals Cricket Club.
Come on, Ibo!
102 for 8 in 17 overs as Nipun Anup gets the ball. Nice medium pacer has also opened the bowling for his team and now has the opportunity to pick up probably the last 2 wickets and pick up 3 wickets to his team. And Ashok Deora will be the one that he will be definitely be eyeing on. His figures on 1 for 13, running up now to Ashok Deora. Slower delivery, flicks it on the leg side, gives himself some room. Is it a catch? Oh, it would have been a beauty of a catch had he held on to it, but it has gone past the wicket, the ropes and on towards a much more square boundary on the leg side for 4 runs. Not helping the cause of we thought that he could do some justice. This would have been magnificent, an absolutely magnificent catch had he held on to it. But he's upset onto something. It's four. It's 107 for 8. Make it 108 for 8 after that single. And as Amrit Mali gets a strike, who's on 4 of 4. Nipunanu. Good, very good. As Gentle Appeal, he's surprised. He's absolutely surprised that none of the umpires gave any interest on his appeal. But they have the last call, and they firmly believe that there was nothing in there. You have to really take the words of the umpires because they are the one who takes the last decision. There you go, ever so slowly. Probably it's the sound of the bat hitting the ground that probably has fooled them. Nice drive inside out, played by Amrit Mali to give it to Ashok Diora. It's on 18 of 14 with one more ball remaining in the 18th over. and one of Nipun Anup, who's on to one who's has grabbed one for 19. After that, it will be just 2 overs remaining in this first innings. Last ball of the 18th over. Short delivery, hooks onto it. Just two bounces onto jersey number 7, Jitu, and he'll keep the strike. 18 overs been bowled. It's 110 for 8 for Royals Cricket Club. With an extras of 9. And Nipun Anup will finish his bowling figures. It's 1 for 20. Ali, give it to Ashok Diora. So 18 of 14. So what a nice six that one. 117 for 8. Flights the delivery again. He goes aerial. He goes high. And that's the second six. So back-to-back sixes here for Royals Cricket Club. Have As they make a comeback into that game. At one point, we really thought it was difficult even to score 100, but now they've gone past 123 flights delivery again. It's in the air this time. He doesn't time it well. Where has that gone? This is three sixes in a row. Three balls, three sixes. The non-striker is as happy as anything. Oh, from where did those sixes come from? There you go. I thought this was a missed time hit, but it has gone a long way. It has cleared everyone and onto those trees. So three sixes. And Amrit Mali, 23 of just 9 balls. Rashil KV, I'm sure he'll be shocked. 19 runs off his 4 balls. His match figures has been distorted with 2 for 32. And I'm sure now they will try and make a match of this versus the KAPS cricketers. The Royals Cricket Club now they'll start to believe that they can do some magic with the bat. And Amrit Mali, as I've told you, he's a good bowler. And now when he has done some magic with the bat, I'm sure when he has the ball in his hand, he will have so much of confidence. Fifth ball, fighter delivery on the leg side. This was much fuller this time. The intention was very correct from Russell Kevi not to give him any room to free his arms. So it was fired in on the leg side, but
little offline, and can't blame the wicketkeeper. It was very very quick onto his stumps. Now over the wicket for the last ball of his third over to Ashok Diora, 19 not out of 16. Flies the ball, wanted to give himself some room, and it will be just one run, and Ashok Diora will keep the strike. 19 overs been bowled. It's 131 for 8 for Royals Cricket Club.
Hi, good afternoon, Mayur. This is Sudhakar connecting with you from the ground. How are you, Mayur?
Huh? It was a over say after last time.
Hello, Mayur. Good afternoon.
First ball of the last over. Oh, smashes it away from Ashok Deora. On the leg side, has he found the gap? Yes, he does. This is good hitting. Muscled it over. He has got the height, and he's using the long handle to best affection. There you
Hi,
go. He's
Mayur.
on
Good
to
afternoon from the
24 and the
ground.
score on to 135. Royals Cricket Club has come to this game very, very wonderfully, and thanks to those three
Hi,
sixes that
Mayur.
Amrit
Can
Mali
you
has
hear
hit
me?
in the last over of Rashil KV, and now he has started with a boundary of the very first ball, so pressure immediately on Jitin. Short delivery, he hoiks it. Has he hoiked it well? Yes, onto those coconut trees. A 4 followed by a 6. Make it to 141 for 8. Oh, I'm sure they will be in disbelief, our Caps cricketers, of how this matches made a turnaround. I've always been saying that cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties and opportunities, and this opportunity has been taken with both hands by both Ashok Deora and Amrit Mali. I'm sure their colleagues at the dugout would be so happy and surprised with how these two cricketers have produced some very good strokes. Here is Jitin running up to Ashok Diora. That's on the leg side. As soon as the ball was on the leg side, the deep slip fielder started running towards the leg side. That's what pressure does. Wayward length, you get really upset because he's a lefty. He can so nicely clear his left leg, gives himself some room, and swing his bat onto Ashik Dura again. Short delivery, swings his bat again. This time there is a fielder and he grabs it just inside the ropes. Ashok Dura is dismissed, and he will be happy with his contribution with the bat as the ninth wicket falls for 142 in 19.3 overs. He's gone for 30 off 19. He will not be displeased with himself. And just three balls remaining, and
Hi,
Jitin
Mayur.
has
Can you hear
managed
me?
to take
Can you hear me,
the
Mayur?
wicket of Ashok
Hello,
Deora.
Mayur. Hello, Mayur. I'm Sudhakar. I'm talking to you from the ground,
And now
joining you
Pradeep
along in the commentary.
has come out to the middle. Pradeep Pandyan. Jitin to Pradeep Pandyan outside off stump. This will now clear a lot of ways for Jitin. It'll be good if he try and bowl a Yorker. Then the Royals Cricket Club will be all out, and he can at least be happy with the fact that he took the wicket of Ashok Diora, cleared some of the hindrance for himself and for his team also. Charging in to Pradeep Pandyan, who waited for the ball, cuts it, and the man at point stops it by his foot. So the last ball of the first innings now to be bowled. by Jitin, and this will be in the hands of Amrit Mali to produce something. Can he hit a six? Can he finish and make the target 150? Last ball, a huge appeal. There's some kind of a technical difficulties here, and that's the reason why. And probably just one leg by has been signaled. So the target is 145 for Caps cricketers. Royal Cricket Club, they finish at 144 for 9 after 20 overs. We'll back with the chase in another 10 to 15 minutes. So don't go away. You can just go and have some tea or coffee. And so don't miss the chase. It will be the last chase of this evening. We'll see you very soon. Not question there? No.
So back to the chase, and Caps cricketers. First ball outside off stump from Pradeep Sivunadol and Salim Essex are the two opening batters for Caps cricketers, and they would have loved to chase something around 100 or below, but they have ended up chasing now 144 in 120 balls. But they have the armory to do so on the leg side, and immediately both the hands of the bowler goes up to apologize to the wicketkeeper, saying that I didn't mean to. He was trying to put some space onto the delivery, but was not very much. Two for no loss because that's a wide, and they have also exchanged numbers. Sivunarol to face Napradeep, flicked on the leg side, a little bit in the air. There's a fielder, he fumbles. They don't want Salim Essex to be on strike and will try to evade him as much as possible. But with the ball, Salim Essex has picked up three good wickets today. He finished with a match figures of 3 for 23 in 4 overs. And we all know what he did in the previous encounter. He was the man of the match, 42 of 17, and with the ball he picked up two wickets. And today he picked up three. So what's in store with the bat? Pradeep to Salim Essex, chips down the wicket. He hits it. The ball is in the air, and it has actually cleared the distance, half a dozen from him. First ball, Salim Essex faces, and he did what he does best to hit sixes. He only knows one way, and it's to finish the match as soon as possible. He has already started with a bang, and Pradeep is has started to face the heat from the blade of Salim Essex. It's 9 for no loss, and then swing it goes in his arc. He cannot bowl those delivery. And again it goes. This time is it bigger? Or this time it's four. It's six minus two, four. Salim Essex doesn't know anything else. When he has the bat in his hand, he only means business. And why not 10 not out of two balls? The target is 144. Now it's 132. And he has started off like a house on fire. Has always been doing this. And now Pradeep, how deeply can he do that? Charging down the wicket. This is like a rare side that we are seeing here of missing a delivery to play. Wanted to slash it over point and gully, but couldn't do that. Mind you, at the last time he was on the verge of going towards a well-crafted half century. The left armer with a slower delivery didn't uproot, actually disturbed the off stump. So something along the same lines, which they can think Pradeep again wanted to hip it, make himself some room. Was Salim Essex again, two back-to-back dot deliveries. Probably that's what Sibu Nadol is trying to tell him, that bite some time before you eye those runs. As the time of his dismissal, Sivu Nadol was just 3 runs when he got out in the last encounter. And now he's trying to adjust his gloves. It's not a good sign. Taken on the full, well back past the bowler, but couldn't generate much power. So just 1 run, and he'll keep the strike to himself. 1 over being bowled. It's 14 for no loss for Caps cricketers, chasing a target of 145 versus Royals Cricket Club. Amrit Malik has the ball in his hand, running up to bowl to Salim Essex. Short delivery. What a good ball it is! Lifted up from a very good length. It seemed like a test match delivery. He was surprised with the bounce. Salim Essex, you can see the replay. I'm sure this new ball has got everyone talking. There you are. Shot. Oh, this is good. This is absolutely good. Yesterday, I remember when I was watching one of this match, there also the balls they kicked up from very good length. As he was committed on the front foot, he did eventually manage to keep it down. Now Shivu Nadal has the strike. Again, was trying to pitch the ball up, but not every ball will give you similar result. But Salim Essex, he got probably was half asleep. I'm sure he got surprised with the kind of bounce that Amrit Mali has generated. He's not very tall, but it's all the trick of the new ball, which has actually given the much needed impetus. Shivu Nadal again on the leg side. It's a huge appeal. Probably an inside edge might have just saved Shivu Nadal. Otherwise, I'm sure he was a goner. In search of the solitary wicket are the Royal Cricket Club. Salim Essex now has the opportunity to face Amrit Mali for the second time. He's on 12, not out of 6. Short delivery, wanted to hook the ball and hike it and deposit over the stands. That's what he can do. And every time the ball is being delivered, he doesn't miss a chance to do so. And again was squaring up to play that stroke of Amrit Mali. Amrit Mali. So Salim Essex, this time little slower, giving himself some room. This time he has been missing the balls more often than required versus what he was doing at Hornets Cricket Club. And that's what Shivu Nadal, there you can see, he's walking up again to Salim Essex to exchange some words and to tell him that just see the ball and play the ball according to the merit. Last ball of the second over. Squash cuts the ball behind point and gully. This ball will go. It went like a rocket. And both the fielders are just spectators. You can see how Shivadol, Shivu Nadol pats the shoulder of Salim Essex, saying that that's what you really need to do. Wait for the ball to come to you. Not every ball is a hit me ball. But nonetheless, that has fetched him 4 runs. It's 2 overs bowled, 24 no loss for KAPS cricketers versus the Royals Cricket Club, chasing a target of 144, 45, beg your pardon, and now they need 125 more runs of 18 overs. So they have as much time. You can see the current run rate is 10, the required run rate is 6.84. So they can bide some time there. They have got off to a flyer. So they have all the armories with which they can fire and get the runs under their kitty. 20 for no loss. And now Ashok Diora, the left-hander, who will be bowling righty on the leg side. Immediately the hands of the umpire squares up left and right to signal an extra immediately of Ashok Diora's first ball. So all the 6 balls are intact. Ashok Diora today played a small cameo, and he was the ninth wicket to fall. No, but now with the ball in his hand, he would love to script something of a similar one, smashes it, but doesn't get anything beyond the arc. So it remains on 21 for no loss. And Sibu Nadol this time, you can see the difference of for both the cricketers. Sibu Nadol has that kind of a that shade of the cap coming from the back of the helmet, but it is not of Salim Essex.
Ashok Dira again, short delivery, this time on the back foot was Sivu Nadal to play that stroke back to the bowler. Ashok Dira was on his delivery stride, tried to pick that ball and throw it back to the stumps. Score remains on 21 for no loss, and Ashok Dira, I'm sure he'll be, and as he has got the responsibility of getting this ball in his hand and to create an impact, because they need a wicket. They haven't opened their account in the wickets column. Our Royals Cricket Club. And unflinching is Shivu Nadol. He said, "Why don't I try to do something which Salim Essex was trying to do all this while?" He wanted to slash it, but his ball has gone away from everyone. And thankfully, it hasn't gone to any hands of any of the cricketers, of any of the catchers. And so just one run, and it's 22 for no loss in 2.3 overs. So Theora, two for no loss. Theora unto Salim Essex. The wicketkeeper has sent him up to him, wanted to probe at that ball, but they will get a quick single. The bowler Ashok Theora is really not happy. And why? And understandably so, because you're just dabbing at that ball. The ball took the outside edge, and there were two fielders being there, and they really needed to be quick. So they actually stole a single. They didn't run a single. They actually stole a single right beneath the eye, and that's what the wicketkeeper also was trying to imply to them. It's standing up to them. Ashok Dira now to Shivu Nadol. As there is an inside edge, the wicketkeeper trying to find the ball, but is actually behind him. And now it's solid piece with one more ball remaining in the third over. Score remains on 23 for no loss. Sivu Nadal 2 of 7. Salim Essex 17 not out of 10. 122 more runs required of 103 balls. Last ball of the third over, tried to smash it square bats. There is a little bit of a fumble, which probably might just allow them to cross numbers, but they don't. So 3 overs being bowled. It's 23 for no loss for KAPS cricketers versus the Royals Cricket Club. 3.2 overs, 25 for no loss. Amrit Mali to continue. And he'll be bowling to Salim Essex, who's an 18 not out of 11. Gives himself some room, cuts that ball almost from midland leg stump, and not much of an unflinching room. This time he's been little bit subdued as compared to what he did versus versus Hornets Cricket Club. And that's what best of the teams does it does to make you try and make you succumb under pressure. Amrit Malik again to Salim Essex, charging down the wicket, hits it, taking on the full. Oh, the fielder also misses it. The way it was being hit, Amrit Mali took evasive action. It went over his head, and the fielder who was there at the mid off also couldn't stop it. That's the kind of ferociousness with which Salim Essex hits the cricket ball. Makes you think twice whether we should go for it or should I not. I really need to complete my quota of overs. Amrit Mali running in again to Shivunadol down the leg side. That would have been a perfect ball for a left-hander, but unfortunately, Shivunadol is a right-hander, and so he has to repeat that ball. Amrit Mali, two more balls remaining, and they're still in search of the first wicket for Royals Cricket Club versus the Caps cricketers. On the leg side, that was a full toss actually, but despite that, despite a very good stroke, he couldn't find the gap. There was a fielder at short mid wicket. So just one run now. So just one ball remaining now. Beg your pardon. In the fourth over, a short delivery. Oh, what a catch! Is that a catch? Yes, it feels like it has come actually from the shoulder. Both the bowler and the wicket keeper were celebrating this wicket, and this replay will make it very, very interesting of how it transpired. They were appealing, they were almost in celebration mood. There you go, there you go, there you go. Oh, okay. It was not an easy catch. The wicket keeper celebrated, and the batsman knew immediately that it didn't come off the top portion of the bat. Actually, it has come from the shoulder. But probably one more replay will make things look much much brighter. I think that that zoom in angle should definitely help us to take more closer look and come to a conclusion. There we go. Amrit Mali, complete shot delivery. There you go. There you go. I really, really don't know from where actually. Sometimes it feels like the ball actually has took the shoulder, but it has actually gone behind the keeper. But now he has been given out. It has actually taken the deflection from the bat. It's 27 for 1. But good news for Caps cricketers is that Salim Essex is still there, rooted at the crease on 19 of 13. It's 27 for 1. First ball of the fifth over from Yashok Diora plays it wonderfully. Salim Essex, and don't have to think beyond who has hit that stroke. Salim Essex has found that fielder beyond extra cover and towards squarish off the long off boundary for 4. It's 31 for 1. They need 114 more runs now of 95 balls. As Salim Essex moves on to 23 of 14 himself. And Nipun Anu, the all rounder, who also opened the bowling for Caps cricketers has come at the fall of the first wicket of Shivu Nadol. Salim Essex, despite the fall of the wicket, he hasn't deterred himself from any confidence or determination as smashes it away. The fielder does it very well. Anything which goes off the blade of Salim Essex is like a bullet. So really need to be you really need to be up on your toes and pull up your socks and no unfringing movement. So Tierra again, this time very safely played back to the bowler. Sometimes he looks like a baseball player, the way he takes the stance, the way he handles the bat. He actually looks like someone who will actually hit the cricket ball for home run. And I'm not a very big fan of baseball, but and there you go. It's always good to see Salim Essex also trying to fan that ball and not going for every possible bit of hitting the ball down the ground. Gives the strike to Nipun Anoop, who will be facing the first ball of his batting. Smashes it away, and the intentions are very clear of what he has been asked to do, of why he is asked to come up the order. Very first ball that he faces, he smashes it in the air, and no time to waste. Gets off the mark immediately and gives the strike to Salima Sex, and that's what he really need to do: rotate the strike, give as much as possible to Salima Sex because he's the one who's been in form. You never know, he might just craft a very good half century today. Last ball of the fifth over. On the leg side, very strictly played, but he'll not get anything. There has been a fielder. That's what Salim Essex also points out. 33 for 1 in 5 overs for Caps cricketers, chasing a target of 145 versus Royals Cricket Club here at the Vellore Cricket Ground in Vellore. This is the Rockfort Cities Premier League. Remember, these are the league matches. And as we move forward, I'm sure this is going to be a very interesting and a very fascinating Premier League, and it's always so good to bring all the live action to you right in your screen. And I'm your host, commentator Mayur Barua, and I would love to bring everything that's been happening right from the morning till evening. And I'm sure you have loved each and every bit of it, which is happening with some great cricketers trudging on to this ground. And there's so many names which can crop up. I'm sure number one will be Salim Essex, very good with the bat, then with the ball. And of course, Amrit Mali, who has been playing today, and some very good names. There's some very good catching also that we have seen. So everyone has actually held their hand, and to have come to this stage where they're competing among the best, I'm sure you can applaud yourself. So 5 overs bowled, 33 for 1 for Caps cricketers, and Tejeswar has now the ball in his hand. No, and it's always about restriction. Why not pick up some wickets? And the big fish is at the non-striker's end, Salim Essex, on 24 of 18. And what more can you do? Restriction is very important. I'm sure there's should be some thought behind of why Ted Jesper has been given the ball to do the honors. Here he is running into ball to Nipulano. Short delivery outside off. Some wanted to cut that ball, doesn't get any connection whatsoever as the ball goes into the safe gloves of the wicket keeper. Most of the bowlers have been bowling it way too short for the liking of the captain. There has been instances when the off spinners, mostly of the off spinners, it's just the left arm spinner of Suz that you have seen in the last match, or otherwise when there will be some very interesting mix of both them and we'll see some very nice one. This is lovely. Oh, very lively cover drive that you will see here. But there is protection is still inside the power play, mind you. And that's why you can see the onside being heavily packed there. And now they'll have to face the dreaded side of Salim Singhs, who's been playing a very cautious innings this time as compared to what he did versus Hornets Cricket Club. The equation is right there on the screen: 111 needed of 88 balls. So it might just be touch and go. You never know. Both teams are very, very good. So cannot blink any action. They're just sure. Coming down the wicket, Salim Essex throws the kitchen sink on it, and the ball will go over the ropes for half a dozen. This is very good connection. Every time he comes down the wicket, Salim Essex doesn't miss a chance. This time it's 30 for him of 19 deliveries. That's what Tejas was probably signaled to his teammate, or probably to his captain, that I was not actually trying to bang in short, but the figure sometimes befools you. And then coming down the wicket, what a good smash that was, over everyone on towards the ropes for six. Tejeshwar again to Salim, coming down the wicket this time. It's in the air, and where is it? The production camera cannot find it. It's back-to-back sixes from the blade of Salim Essex. He has again started to produce those sixes. It's raining now, cats and dogs from the blade of Salim Essex. These are two back-to-back sixes, 13 runs already from this Tejas over. He is under the pump now from the blade of Salim Essex. Someone really, really needs to control listenings. He's on to 36 of 20 balls. And mind you, he is in a tremendous mood here. So it's never easy. Tejeshwar again running into ball to Salim Essex. It's in the air this time. He might be in trouble. He might be in trouble. He is in trouble as the catch has been taken by jersey number 7, Amrit Mali. He is inside the crease. He's just standing there for everyone to make sure that he has done a brilliant job of dismissing Salim Essex. They cannot believe they've got the big fish. Salim Essex has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 36 of 21. And KAPS cricketers are 46 for 2 in 5.5 overs. They just for after being hit for 13 runs, he has taken a big fish, and he has 1 for 13, and it's 46 for 1. There you go. There you go. Trying to hit it, wanting to make a hat trick of sixes towards a deep lawn, but jersey number 7, Amrit, was standing there. He didn't move an inch, and after completing the catch, he just stands in folded arms, saying, "You can come and check for yourself. I'm well inside the rope." And he was there. It's 46 for 2 for KAPS cricketers, and Tejas has picked up the huge wicket of Salim Essex. Oh, goes down the ground. Jitin is the new one who has come up here. Has he made a good connection? Has he made a good connection? We will have to find out after the wicket of Salim Essex. We'll have to see whether it's a 4 or it's a 6 of actually what happened in that ball. and it's a 4 actually, and it will bring up the 50 for Caps cricketers. It's 50 for 2 in 6 overs. Mhm. Goes down the ground. Is the connection good? It has fallen right between both the fielders, running in from long on and long off. There is a small bit of confusion, but Jitin and Nipunanu save his houses in their respective position at strikers and the non-strikers end. Ganeshan spins the ball a little bit short, and that has actually allowed them to go a little bit on the back foot and play that stroke. But both the Nipun Anoop and Jitin, almost relatively new. They both are on similar scores of 4 runs, having faced 4 and 1. There you go. Spinning delivery taken on the full. It's a full toss, and he has hit it very, very well. It's 6 runs off the bat of Nipun Anoop. He has been asked to play the role of a pinch hitter, and he's doing an absolutely very good ball. A good, it's Jitin. This is lovely, absolutely lovely. And with that 6, the score will move on to 59 for 2 in 6.3 overs. 59 for 2 in 6.3 overs. And one more ball remaining in the Carnations over. 10 not out of 3. Flights the ball way outside off stump. Wanted to play that more squarer outside off stump and get one more run to the total and make it to 60 for 2. But not much of a pressure here. But what they can do is the more the application of the pressure is the more that will give those added benefits to yourself and the team to get edge passed over one another. It's 60 for 2 in 7 overs. And both teams have today defeated Honest Cricket Club. And this is a very, very prestigious cricket league. It's the Rockfort Cities Premier League, which is being played here at the Vellore Cricket Ground. And they've been very good, both the teams. It's like a seesaw battle. At the required run rate is 6.54, but the current run rate is 8.57. Needed 85 of 78, and, it's always lovely to see all these cricketers playing some fantastic cricket and enjoying the game, everything. And of course, for the spectators who can watch and view this game, who can also listen to the commentary. This ball has pierced both the point and the gully fielder. And there's some confusion. There's comedy of errors. Again, the ball has gone beyond the wicket keeper. That has actually allowed both Nipun Anup and Jitin to cross and exchange numbers for one extra run, and that will make it go to 61 for 2, and they now need 84 of 77 balls. This is going almost like neck to neck, and Ganeshan is really not very happy. Richard now 2 runs already off his very first ball. Flies the ball well, way outside off stump. Jitin is surprised that the umpire didn't raise his arms. Probably the ball was well within the line of which marks whether it's wide or not. This time, certainly the umpire will say, "I can make a move now." He'll be very very happy. Jitin, you can see the smile on his face. He's a tall figure. He's little lean, he's little thin, but he can make some very good connection, mind you. Again, there's a huge appeal, but it was down the leg side. You're bowling, your right-hander bowling down the leg side to a right-hander. So it always makes the proposition of an LBW out of order. But nonetheless, they'll get one leg by, and it will make it to 64 for 2 now as Nipunanu has the strike. He's on 5, not out of 5. Outside off stump, wanted to carry that ball and make it more wider, almost like a reaching delivery. That's the reason why they have been trying to bowl outside off stump. This time the umpire says, I'll have to again extend my arms because you have been bowling too much wider. Richard again, cross batted stroke, and that will just fetch him 1 run through the bat of Nipun Anup, who gives it to Jitin. He's on the double figures, Jitin, of 13 of 8. And both these batters, mind you, they don't usually come up so higher up in the order. But the plan has been very, very clear cut from the management. Go and fetch some runs. Last ball was tried to swing hard, but they missed it. 8 overs being bowled. It's 66 for 2 for KAPS cricketers. Yeah, like oh, this is good. This is very good stroke. Nipun Anup has played that stroke very well. And Ryan Anganathan. And Ryan Anganathan, first ball, obviously played just for a single. And Nipun Anup now 6 not out of 7. Very, very slower in the air. Just one run and then a dot ball now. Flies the ball well. Yorked himself. Will give Anup.
He's been very very tight except for this couple of runs that he have done. So 4 runs already of 4 balls, 2 more balls now remaining. Flighted delivery outside off stump, wanted to cut that ball. He'll be very very disappointed. Nipunanu, there you can see the frustration. But that's the hallmark of all the spinners, that they have been doing all this day. That flighted delivery doesn't spin too much, and this time it was there much much quicker from Ryan. That will bring the end of the over. 9 overs being bowled. It's 70 for 2 for Caps cricketers. Pradeep P. First over 15 for no loss. Now running into ball to Jitinder. The wicket keeper is standing up to him. It's in the air, but the ball will also find a gap. It will go beyond the fielder's reach and on towards the third man boundary for 4 runs. As soon as the ball was pitched up, he didn't lose any time, but he need to be cautious of the fielder who was standing very much up to him. Both the batters have been asked to go and do some diligent duties, but really need to be mindful that they have lost 2 wickets and the target is 70 of 65. So at one point they can play some good strokes, but they really cannot falter with wickets. Very softly played, and this time much better delivery from Pradeep. And it's good to see the wicketkeeper standing up to the batsman so that they don't even think of going down the wicket and create an opportunity for the opposition for a wicket. Oh, good, very good. He played like a tail ender, Jitin. These are not. They're not very well accomplished to play up the order. They're like makeshift players. That's the reason why sometimes you can see these odd strokes been odd strokes been coming up. Uh, the non-striker Nipunanu was very much interested in picking up a single, but uh, but the wicketkeeper was up to the task. A good partnership of 30 of 22 now brewing up between both of them. It's a wide delivery, mind you, the last one. Short delivery, but it was much quicker. So Jitin had to go back on the back foot to fan that ball onto 18 of 15. So Pradeep has actually come back very well, 20 of 10. Someone tuning into late might feel that Pradeep hasn't done a good ball, but mind you, he has come back very well in this over. He has 2 wide, 3 dots, and a boundary. Short delivery again, but again, it's the same old story of the ball not coming up very much to the bat, and that's the reason they really need to judge each and every stroke that they have been playing. But the single is definitely there in the offering when it's been put right in the gap. One more ball remaining in this halfway through of this innings. 77 for 2 in 9.5. This time, much fuller and much quicker. Played it with a straight blade over Pradeep's head for just a single and also bring the end of the over. 10 overs being bowled, it's 78 for 2 for Caps cricketers. They're chasing a target of 145 versus the Royals Cricket Club.
Flighted delivery from Ranganathan. He goes aerial. Has he gone big? He has gone definitely big. This is a monstrous six from Nipun Anup of Ranganathan to give him immediate pressure of the very first ball. This was clear, this was long, and the score will now move on to 84 for 2 in the first ball of the 11th over. And himself on to 16 of 13. He knows how to play those strokes. He's been there in the middle for some time and has been knowing and pinpointing each and every ball now. Every bowler will be under pressure as soon as the runs come down, and the equation is almost at par with the ball. Now it's 61 of 59. These are two very good teams who are competing at a very good level at this premium league. Short delivery, wanted to hook the ball, but again, I don't want to repeat, but it's the slowness of the wicket, because this is criminal. This is very, very bad. They should have He should have absolutely collected that ball, but that misfield has actually allowed both Nipun Anoop and Chitin to cross numbers again for a couple. 8 runs already from this 11th over of just two balls being bowled with four more balls remaining. You cannot allow the screws to be lightened. You nearly really need to tighten it inside the coffin. Flighted delivery outside off stump, smashes it away, and you can see how the grass has been cut very unevenly, and some patches of the ground you can see the brown pastures are there, and some it's full green, and that's why I cannot actually pinpoint where exactly the ball can be placed. But at the moment, both the batsmen are on 19 respectively. Flight delivery above eye line. This time Jitin feels that he can leave the ball. I think it's a good one. Sometimes the hot delivery can be left and can be respected. Ball again, this time much quicker from Ranganathan. He has that's what Nipun Anoop has been signaling to Jitin, that sometimes he's doing the leg spinner, sometimes he's doing the offie. So you really need to pinpoint exactly where he can deposit that stroke. See the hand, see the back of the ball, see how he's stretching. Don't try and hit the similar stroke. You might be in trouble. So that's what experience does, and that's what Jitin really need to do. This is good. The connection. This is in the air also. Is there a fielder? Is there a fielder? Where is it? Oh my lord! It hasn't gone to anyone. Despite being in the air, the ball for a long time. That's what the wicketkeeper is also saying. Hey guys, what have you been doing? You cannot just keep on looking at each other. There's also the end of the over. 11 overs been bowled, and Caps cricketers are 88 for 2. 88 for 2. Amrit Mali has the ball in his hand, yorked himself. Oh, what a good ball that is for Amrit Mali. A swing. What swing this was. At one point we felt Jitin must be floored. This is good, and absolutely gold dust from Amrit Mali. 1 for 9. He has the pace and he has the back to definitely bang his back and create troubles. But two buys now with this ball from Amrit Mali. 1 for 9. But 90 for 2 in 11.2 overs. Here's Amrit Mali running into Jitin again. This is good. Yorked himself again on the off and middle. The first one was a pacer, this time little bit slower in the air. But zero, two buys, and then a dot delivery. What is there in the slips again of Amrit Malik? Oh, good ball, very good ball. That's what he's been trying to do, and he'll be almost rewarded with that. 1 for 9. And today he took a very good catch. You can see that smile when he took that catch to dismiss Salim Essex. He stood his ground with his folded hands and was almost saying that anyone wants to confirm whether it's a catch or a six, can you just do the honors of coming and walking up to me and checking whether it's a catch or not. But now with the ball in his hand, he's doing some absolute gold here. Now into Nipun Anup. Short delivery. Nipun Anup glides that ball towards the third man. There is one fielder station. Make it 92, 91 for 2 as 93 for 2 in fact. It's a no ball and a single as Jitin gets a strike who's on 21 of 23 and they need 52 of 50. It's a seesaw battle and it's a battle which everyone we are very very proud of because we are witnessing it getting unfolded right in front of our Amrit Mali. Slower delivery, smashes it. Has it gone the distance? Has it got the legs? The ball will definitely win the race. This is nice. This is very nice from Jitin. Waited for the ball to come and just angles it towards an area where there were no protection, and it will be 97 for 2 with that boundary. Amrit Mali under serious pressure after some two very good balls. He has now been hit for a boundary, a no ball, and then a boundary. And now Jitin moves on to 25 and a score on to 97 for 2, as the equation will say 48 or 49, with one more ball remaining in the 12th over. Last ball from Amrit Malik on to Jitin. Oh, good ball. How did that miss the stump? Can anyone just go and check? Has the ball hit the stumps and has the bails not gone down? And that will bring the end of the over. That was a very, very dramatic over. 12 overs been bowled. Amrit Mali still cannot believe how it has happened. He has given everything. 12 overs been bowled. Caps cricketers are 97 for 2. They're chasing a target of 145 versus the Royals Cricket Club. Short delivery outside off stump from Ashok Diora. His third over. Figures of none for nine. Who would love to have a wicket or two to his name. Doesn't have the pace like Amrit Mali, but certainly can create some impact here because the ball hasn't been doing much. The ball is actually kept low also. So probably the slower deliveries and up to the stumps will help the cause. This is nice, very nice. An excellent cover drive from Nipunanu, who's been seeing this. Both the cricketers have been seeing now the ball very well. So this will definitely help in their stride actually. Wanting to cut that ball at the very last moment, couldn't middle it. He'll be little disappointed and Nipunano. And that's the reason why I always say in this such pitches you really need to play to the pitch of the delivery, see the ball till the very last moment and then try and glide it according to the merit of the ball. Next ball. Did he just put that ball in time? No, just one run. So 98 for 2. 12.4 overs. Again, a very, very short delivery outside of some. It will not help the cause actually very much. Just one more ball now remaining in the 13th over. Last ball from Asuk Diora. Almost had an inside edge onto the stumps. He cannot believe Ashok Diora, his luck. Probably he has to wait for one more over to see if his luck can shine on his behalf or towards him at the moment. The Caps cricketers are 13 overs done and 99 for 2. What more they can do? They need 46 or 42. This is getting very closer now. It's like a nail biting finish. I'm sure the supporters of Caps cricketers would love to see them while coming out of from this and edge past Royal Cricket Club. But both supporters at both ends, both the clubs and whoever are ardent followers of this game of cricket would love to see a very good game uh, moving up to the very last quarter of this day. And we here, I'm at the commentary box, would also love to bring all this action live and make those heart keep on pulsating and pumping with each and every ball that has been bowled. And yes, right from the morning till evening, it's been such a nice coverage here. And also kudos to whole production team, and also for each and every concern who have brought this alive right on your screen, from whoever has been following across the globe today on this very nice Sunday. At the moment, it's not very glorious at the moment for Royals Cricket Club because both these batters from the Caps cricketers have almost settled themselves very well. Nipun, Anup, and Chitin. They really need a wicket. Really don't know from where this would be coming from. They really need to think and re-strategize of what they can do different. Satish L has been asked to do the damage. Running into ball to Jitin now, who's on to 26 of 27, gives himself some room, hits it on the covers. That single will bring the 100 for the Caps cricketers. 100 for 2 in the 14th over. This is a really good partnership which has helped them to cross the mark. Look at those scores. They have almost been going at par with the number of balls that they have faced. Nipun Anup 21 of 20, Jitin 27 of 28. So an equation 45 or 41. Really need to do your ECG done of your heart. Oh, it's ball limbed. Oh my lord, he was trying to play a cheeky, a very unorthodox stroke, but that has actually undone him. And finally, and absolutely finally, Shatis L has given the breakthrough, the much needed breakthrough for Royals Cricket Club as Caps cricketers lose the third wicket in the form of Nipun Anup. It's 100 for 3.
44 of 39. This has come to a very, very close finale now. The final tense moments that some of us don't dream of, and some of us really feel that we really need to be given every money's worth. And Satisel must be thinking that I really need to do something different. 13.4 was been bowled, chipping down the wicket. The wicket keeper takes the ball and throws it at the stump. But the duties of a cleaner will have to be done from the square leg umpire, because he really needs to come charging in to get the bells down and put it back in place. The score will remain on 102 for 3. It's 43 of 37. As I mentioned, you really need to do your ECG done today evening, because if your heart rate keeps on pulsating, we are not to be blamed. Next ball from Satish L. Last ball of the 14. Oh, it's Walib! Satish L, you beauty. 2 of 2. Rig those figures. Satish Lakshmanan. 2 for 2 in his 1 over. 14 overs been bowled. It's 102 for 4 for Caps cricketers. This match is getting alive with each and every ball that has been bowled. And Satish, the man on the screen, that's the replay. Too close for a cut. This is very, very close for a cut. He has himself to be blamed for what you see on the screen. And Bhavish is the right-hand batsman who will be trudging very, very quickly to the crease to join his counterpart Jitin, who's on 27 of 29. But these are not happy pictures for Caps cricketers, mind you, because at one point both Jitin and Nipunanu were doing a fabulous job, and that's why I always keep on saying right from the morning till the evening that cricket, this glorious game of cricket, this the beautiful game of cricket that we all love, will keep you at the edge of your seats. And I don't know about others, but I'm really there at the edge of my seat. My coffee has become cold. I've been served coffee, I've been served tea by my family, but I'm saying it's cricket that matters. It's really loving every bit of it. I'm sure everyone who's been glued to the screen, everyone who's hearing and listening to this commentary, and also keeping their eyes perplexed on the screen, will be agreeing more that cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties, and every opportunity that it provides is really, really, it's heart-throbbing. And with that, it's Mani Kale who has the ball in his hand, that white ball, which can create fervor into any dressing room. And here it's Caps cricketers who are feeling the brunt of the heat, probably the taste of their own medicine. Manikale running into Jitin, who's on 27 of 29. He hits in the air. It's very much in the air. Is there a fielder? Is there a magic now? Oh, he takes it. He takes it. It's the 5 wicket down. Half of the side gone for Caps cricketers. Can you believe it? What you're seeing there? They are losing wickets in a hip here. Caps cricketers, what are you doing? 102 for 5. Jitin should have been the mainstay, but instead he's floundering his wicket. This is really not done. This is really, really not done. He took that catch and kept a very cool and composed himself. Royals Cricket Club, they have come back to this game very, very strongly. And now Caps cricketers, they are really not in a strong position. They need 43 more runs of 35. Bunny Kale gives the breakthrough in his very first ball of his spell, and the captain will be a relief man as Vishnu, the right-hand batter, joins his opposite number Vavish, who's on 0 of 0. Both the cricketers, someone might be saying, this is the opening batters, but mind you, we are just 5.5 overs away from this last day's play. Manikale again giving himself some room. This time Vishnu completes the first one, trying to come for the second, but that will be a boundary. It's a slow outfield sometimes at the back part of the corner, but those 4 runs will definitely help to ease out the pressure. But not from Anikel. He has got a wicket of the first ball, but then a boundary of the next one. But these are crazy scenes that we're seeing here at this Vellore cricket ground,
because every ball that has been bowled has been creating magic. Every ball that has been bowled has been creating and drafting in history. Here's Manikel running into Vishnu. Short delivery. He whips it away. But there is a man stationed at gully. And so there is no run. Wicket for Dot. And then Vishnu, one out of two. Vavish yet to face a delivery. 106 for 5. 39 more runs required of 33 balls. These are very tense moments. Again to Vishnu. Slashes it. And he fell before the ball came, but much in control of the ball coming his way. But one run nonetheless to back up the story, as Vavish will be facing the first ball now. Short delivery outside off stump, couldn't connect it. Vishnu is asking, isn't that a wide? And the umpire says, no, it's not. So one more ball now remaining. Score remains 106 for 5. Manikel, last ball of the 15th over. Waited very patiently for that ball to come. Squarish drive and towards the man at cover, who was actually charging towards the point. 15 overs bowled. It's 107 for 5 for Caps cricketers. Chasing a target of 145. That means they need 38 of 30 balls. This is a match which has seen so many actions and so many things getting unfolded: partnerships, wickets, runs, some huge sixes, and some seesaw changes. That partnership, when the Royals Cricket Club were down and dusted, that those three sixes have really changed the complexion of the game, or else Caps cricketers would have been sitting very comfortably right now. So that's how the momentum changes, and that's how we always enjoy this beautiful game of cricket. It's 107 for 5 in 15 overs for Caps cricketers. So 37 needed of 30. Satish L2 for 2 in 1 over. Smashes it off the back foot. The ball is going all along the carpet. Just one run. Mind you, he's the one who has changed the whole scenario of this match after he got those two important wickets in two wickets in three balls actually. And now just one run to start off his second over, and will be running into Bolter Vishnu. Very medium. Oh, good ball. That's yorked, but he already gave himself so much of room, and a puff of dust also comes up with that stroke on the leg side. That swing delivery will help the cause of Royals Cricket Club very much, mind you. This has been very good. Very nicely done, just for a single. But as soon as he hit that stroke, he got off the blocks. Mark immediately both the batsmen, both Vishnu and Vavish. They really have the task cut out. And interestingly, the wicketkeeper has actually gone back because there's no one protecting the third man. There he goes, smashed it away, and oh, he misfields. He misfields it, and it will go beyond between his legs actually, and towards more squarish, long off fence for 4. That was hit very hard. He immediately throws up his hands, jersey number 22, to say that it is his mistake. I know, and at such point of time, we sometimes lose the track. It's 13 meters of 26 now. Short delivery again. It's very, very high. Someone catch it. Someone catch it. It's under. There's one, two, three, four. Fielders converging. Oh, it's dropped it. He's dropped it. This was not a sitter. Someone should have called it mine. Someone should have called it mine. Jersey number 99, jersey number 15, jersey number 49. The baller himself. It's a gloomy day. The dark clouds have converged. It's just one white dot in the sky which will come down because of the gravity. This is a scientific reason why there is gravity, and the ball just loops out of the hand and they survive. 116 for 5. Again, he smashes it back past the bowler. This is not the over that Satish was probably hoping for. 2 for 2 becomes 2 for 11 with that single, and that will also bring the over. 16 overs being bowled. It's 117 for 5 for Caps cricketers. Smash it very well. And as he find a distance, probably the ball has touched the fingers, the tingling of the fingers. But mind you, that has gone for half a dozen. The stroke hasn't ended here. The stroke has actually materialized now. Ashok Deora can now feel the taste of his own medicine. He has been clubbing most of the bowlers today while he had the bat in his hand. There at the very last moment, the ball must have just hit his fingers and like went like a zoot across the boundary for a nice maximum. 123 for 5. Ashok Dera running into Vavish again. He smashes it. Oh, outside edge. It has gone back past the ball iron towards the boundary for 4 runs. Oh, a 6 and then a boundary. All are stunned in silence here. Outside edge. What more Ashok Deora can do? He's pleading. He's asking. He's not angry. He's asking, what more can I do? It's 127 for 5. Just 18 now required of 22. This is a seesaw battle of the highest order in this Premium League. Caps cricketers, Royals Cricket Club, who's going to win this? One moment, Royals Cricket Club, now Caps cricketers. 6 of 18 of 22, it goes down the ground. Doesn't middle it too well because the ball was little slowly being bowled. Ashok Deora has finished almost every sweat that he has. He's frustrated. He's very, very frustrated. And why not he? He's given everything that he needed. A 6 should have been a catch probably. Then a 4, take outside edge, a wicket keeper fumble, and then a single. Now running into bowl to Vishnu. Oh, smashes it away. There's a puff of dust also coming. Where is the ball gone? The ball has gone towards an area where there is a fielder, but there are brown patches also. Oh my lord, I'm shivering. I don't know how many are shivering at the moment because they need a win. But it's the rush of blood, it's the control of the rush of blood who will be emerging winners in this contest. Ashok Dera again, not Vavish, plays it gently beyond the man at extra cover towards the man at long off for a single. Control of emotions. The surge of emotions sometimes can get better of you. These are league matches, mind you. There's so many matches to come up in this Premium League, and that's what we love to do. Each and every moment has been filled with anxiety and excitement, adulation. Next ball, Ashok Dera, the last ball of the 70th over. Oh, almost misses the up stump. The wicketkeeper again fumbles. Ashok Dera, he is fuming. He is absolutely fuming here. Last ball, 17 overs done. It's 131 for 5 with that bye. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is dramatic. Where is this match heading to? They need 13 of 12 now. They need 13 of. They need 13. They need 14 of 18 actually. And as of now, it's KAPS cricketers who have again held the upper hand. It's Satish L now again running in. Gives him himself some room. Where is that ball gone? Has it gone beyond the fielder? Oh, it has gone beyond the fielder. This has gone beyond the fielder. I have lost my voice. Half a dozen six. This is good connection. What a perfect connection this was on beyond the fielder. Now, KAPS cricketers can say this is our game. This is a six which has endured everyone. 35 of 18 is the partnership. Shut his hell again, wanting to. He is asking, isn't that a wide? Don't tell me this is not a wide. They need 8 of 17, 8 of 16 now with that dot delivery. They need two, they are just 2 strokes away of what will be a perfect finish for the KAPS cricketers. Satisel again bowling to Vishnu, wanted to cut himself, gives himself some room, just narrowest of the margins, just beyond the off stump. They still need 8 runs of 15 deliveries. Where is this game heading to? Is there some twist in the tail again? Shot is L running in to bowl. Oh, almost had those. But this is a very good channel that he's bowling to. But he really need to be careful of not overdoing it. Oh, they're going for a single. They're going for the overthrow. There is no one to pick up that ball. There is absolutely chaos. This is dramatic chaos. I was talking about rush of emotions, the control of everything that is going with your mind and head. And they have been able to exchange numbers. That is L again tapped on the offside and for a single. They've been very accurate of what they're trying to do. Mind you, they now need 7 of 13. So just 2 hits away still. Oh, good ball. An absolute shooter of a delivery from Shatisel to finish his over. Where did that ball come from? 18 overs been bowled, 138 for 5. Cautions galore, everyone. But sometimes the odd ball kicks off and you can see the emotions every time. But that has gone off. That is actually, and that's an area where I've seen when most of the cricketers, when they have been bowling, they have got this extraction of this odd bounce. Probably it hasn't helped many, but at one point even Salim Essex also had that made him stand up and dance like anything. But at the moment, it's 18 overs bowled. KAPS cricketers are 138 for 5. As Amrit Mali now has the ball in his hand, 3 overs, 1 for 16, running into bowl to Vishnu, who's on to 19 or 14, cuts it very well, ferociously hit. And this is a very good fielding to the point. The ball has been hit towards the wicket keeper also again. But there is a protection. So they will just get 1 run. This is good. This is very good. As soon as the ball went from the blade, it went like more than a rocket. I would love to hear the decibels when that rocket flies. Oh, very good connection. Waited for that ball to come. That was very sensibly done. He didn't go for the long one. They just need the singles to go and win this contest versus the Royals Cricket Club. They don't want to do anything silly. They don't want to see any newcomer go and try and finish the job for KAPS cricketers. Amrit Mali, he has the pace. He definitely has the nick and the neck to get some wickets. Here he is running into bowl to Vishnu. Oh, good ball. Vishnu curves it away. The ball will find the boundary. And Absolutely nicely done job here. Just one not required. I can feel sorry, definitely feel sorry for Amrit Mali. He had the pace, but he gave some ample room for the cricketer, for the batter. There you can see, there you go, there you go. Little bit room outside off stump and slashed it away. The ball going beyond comparison on towards the outfield task of that grass bank. Just one run needed now. Left it away and will it be a run out? Will it be a run out? That's a no ball. That's a single also. But they have won this contest by a margin of 5 wickets. Everyone, you can see the light blue. At one moment they felt they are losing this contest, but now back of this partnership, everyone charging onto the ground, everyone hugging each other. Salim Essex is already now the man of the match, 3 wickets and 36 of 21. But what a lovely last an end to this day's play. There have been 3 great matches that we have witnessed today, but it's Caps cricketers who have held their nerves till the end to have won 2 back-to-back contests, and now it's smiles all galore. It's always nice to see those customary handshakes those that follows. But what a win this was from Caps cricketers, the man in light blue. I'm sure deep down in the night they will definitely celebrate this win, and why not? They need this inspiration to carry for a long time, and everyone can held their held high and say that they have contributed to this winning cause versus Royals Cricket Club. So I am your commentator, Mayur Barua. I'm signing off, and I hope you enjoyed the coverage. I hope you enjoyed the commentary, and I'm sure they would love to see some very good, fascinating game of cricket. And all this action was live from this lovely venue of Vellore Cricket Ground Turf here in Vellore. Next time, I you.